Hello my loves and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Stephanie and this is day 11 of 31 days of December, and today I recreated this nice, I was up in bed last night and I couldn't sleep, and I was scrolling through my Instagram and a lot of like Victoria's Secret models came like popping up on my screen, and I'm just thinking, they are like gorgeous, so let's create like a Victoria's Secret type thing. And theirs all about like luminous skin, nice simple makeup, things like that. So I did that today. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to subscribe. Apparently like YouTube's been having some issues, and I can see it, even though like I know not a lot of people are subscribed to my channel. I can see my views like going straight down. So please click that little like bell button too, I guess, if you want to get notified. And yes, I hope you guys enjoy this look, and let's get started. So I already primed my face, and I just went in with the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer because they have flawless skin. I don't, so you know I gotta even out my pores. And to be extra, I'm going in with the Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer also, because my nose is definitely bumpy today for some reason. Just gonna pat that in because I don't really want to like I want to spread it, but I want to like pack it into my pores so I have like a nice smooth surface. Sorry, my lighting's gonna be super off today. I need a new like setup. I just don't know how to work this because this is moving, so I just so frustrated with it. But because those angels are so perfect, and I don't know how they do it, but I have a lot of bags under my eyes, so I'm going in with my Morphe 6C palette, and I'm gonna take some of this darker color right here, this like peachy color, and I'm going to cover up my dark circles. And I have a lot of redness, so I'm going in with the green to cover up like my little breakouts. And I'm just going in with my Artiste Circle 1 art brush. This stuff is super pigmented, so a little goes a long way. See, you don't want to pack up too much color because then it's not going to work, but a little light dusting helps cover up those bags. Then going in with my Artiste Circle 1 brush, I'm going to go in with the green shade right here and just cover up my nose area, and I may go in with this purple shade just to brighten up my cheekbones. And always remember, if you ever color correct, you want to lightly set your color correction so it doesn't move once you put on the foundation and stuff like that. So I'm just going in with my Morphe E8 into Laura Mercier. You don't need a lot of powder, so I'm like literally just tapping it off. And I'm just going to set that. So these angels have such flawless looking skin, like phenomenal. So today, to achieve that, I'm gonna be a little bit extra and go in with a couple different foundations. Now again, because I'm being extra, you don't have to do this. I'm going in with my Born This Way foundation and my Makeup Forever. I think this is a beautiful, beautiful coverage, and I like the way this feels, and I'm gonna mix them together. And then maybe, we'll see, I may go in with this, with my Hourglass on the outer perimeter of my face, even though I don't like this foundation as much, because I don't have as much texture on the outer portions of my face. It doesn't pick up on all my imperfections. So we're just gonna take a pump and a half, whatever, another pump. Mix it around. And then I'm going in with my Artiste brush, and I'm just going to blend this in. And because me personally, I think this is beautiful. Ignore the eyes right now. I think this is beautiful, but because I am not perfect, I have some extra blemishes down here that I want to cover up with a more higher coverage foundation, so their skin always looks so airbrushed. So what I do is I just take a beauty blender and I just pounce it around my nose area because that's where it creases the most. And I just think this gives you a more like natural finish type deal. It looks like your skin, but a little better. So I'm literally not like moving any of the product around. I'm just pushing it into my skin. Going in with two concealers. This is too light for me, but this gives you high coverage. So I'm just going to dot the Tarte Shape Tape like in the center. And then I'm going to go in with my Naked Skin concealer and just put this on the outer portions of my face. And I'm just going back in with my beauty blender and I'm going to pounce this into my skin. Their skin looks so dewy and so like, I'm just going to take this as a sample of, what is this? Cover FX, the liquid highlighter, and this is in the shade, I want to say Moonstone-ish? I don't know. Don't quote me on it. It's one of the lighter shades. Maybe Celestial. And normally they don't wear highlighters, but I'm looking at this picture right now and they are definitely like glowing. So I'm just going to put this on the high points. I know it looks really scary right now, but don't worry. It'll all work. And I'm just going to pounce that in to give you some, like, glow. They usually, like, glow all around. Like, they have that nice, like, dewy finish. So you can always use a dewier foundation. But because I'm oily, this works better for me. And even though they have, like, a nice dewy, I still have to set my under eyes. And I have to set the whole face. So I'm going in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder. And I'm just going to press that in. Not necessarily bake, but just press it in so I don't crease. And I know what you're thinking, Stephanie, doesn't totally take away your highlight. You can kind of still see that I'm still very much dewy, so plus we're going to go in with some highlighter. Now I'm just gonna set the rest of my face very lightly with translucent powder. Like, I don't want to cake it on because, you know, they're not very matte. Because the girls never really look like they have like a contour, they just look like they were like kissed from the sun. We're going to bring some warmth back into my face, and I'm going to go in with this Wet n Wild brush, and I'm going to go in with my Too Faced book of bronzers, and I think I'm going to go in with Sun Bunny. Maybe a little bit of Snow Bunny, but mostly probably Sun Bunny. Because they have a nice sheen to it, and this one has a nice like little pearlescence to it. With a very light hand. Remember, you can always build up product, but you can never really take it away, so we're just going to slowly build up that bronze look. I think I'm going to go in with some Endless Summer. With this, you want to take your time. I mean, you're an angel. People wait on you. Take your time. For me, I always have to do like some type of bronzing or contouring to my nose. It's what I like to do. You obviously can skip this step. I don't think most angels contour their nose. And if they do, then they do it nice and subtly. Subtly? I'm kind of bronzing underneath my lip to make it look like I have a fuller, poutier lip, but I don't. Once you're okay with your bronzing, then we can move on to brows. Angels have a very like natural brow. They don't look like they have like well, they have perfect brows, but it's not like super. It's nice, full, and like, I don't know. Can you see that? It's just nice and full, and it doesn't look too like drawn on. So I'm gonna do my brows off camera because brows are very boring to me and I'm not very good at them. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, my brows are done. I just used the BH Cosmetics HD brow pencil in the shade Brunette. So most of the time we see angels with like no wing, nothing, like it's nice and bronzy, like natural makeup look. I'm looking at this picture and I'm seeing like they have a wing and they have, I don't know, can you tell that she has a slight like cut crease going on? So I think we're going to recreate that look today. And very nice and simple. I feel like angels makeup is always like nice, simple, nice and glam. Like they're just perfection. But today I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bonbon Palette to create this look. And I'm going to set my whole lid with Divinity right here. I'm just going in with a big Coastal Scents brush and taking Divinity. And I'm going to put this all over my lid. It's going to serve as a nice brow bone highlight too. Like very nice, natural. Now that you have that on, we're just going to take this Zoeva 228 Luxe Crease Brush, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of Almond Truffle right here. They still keep it very light and very natural, so that is my goal for today. And I'm just going to keep this in the crease area. You want to be extra light-handed, so I always place my fingers like towards the end of the brush to give me like a little less pressure because I tend to go in pretty heavy-handed. So this way it's not as like dramatic. Then I'm just going to go in with a Morphe M332 brush and I'm going to go into Mocha right here, just a darker color, and I'm just going to deepen up that crease just a little smidge to create like that cut crease effect. Just a little bit though, not a lot. Very light pressure. You just want to create more of a little shadow. You don't need a lot of product for this either. And then I'm just going in with the Morphe S30 brush. It's just a flat shaded brush. It looks like kind of like a concealer brush. But I'm going in with Satin Sheets right here, and this is going to go all over the lid. It's going to give you that nice shimmery like lid color that they have. And if you want a more intense look, by all means, like, add glitter, but you know, these angels like to keep it very nice and natural. If you want to go back in with your Morphe M333 brush, you can lightly dab into Mocha or Almond Truffle, whichever one you prefer. Tap it off, and then you can just like blend this. You can darken this little outer V area up just a tad. But we want that nice cut crease so you don't have to blend out those harsh lines. Alright, I'm going to just put some eyeliner underneath my eye and do a slight wing. I'm going to do that off camera and then I will be right back to do the bottom lashes. So I may have went a little ham on my wings, but you know, like a little baby wing would be perfect. Like you don't need anything this dramatic, but I can't help myself. Anyways, I'm going to go in with some mascara, of course. They always have nice mascara, like nice eyelashes. You can obviously go in with some falsies, like some natural looking falsies, like the Demi Wispies are always a nice option. But you know me. I'm not a lash person. I don't know. I'm going in with my L'Oreal Double Extend lashes. I'm going in with the primer side first. And then I'm going in with Benefit Roller Lash. I'm going to pile on my mascara, as I do every other day. To me, it didn't look like they didn't really have like a lower lash line growing because they just, like, focus is natural. So, by all means, if you want to pop some mascara on, which I think I'm going to do, and I'm going to pop an inner corner highlight, but I'm going to do that when I put on some highlighter. It does kind of look like they have like a nude waterline though, so I'm just going to go in with the NYX Wonder Pencil in the shade Nude. So actually, if you want to, you can go in with some of that Satin Sheets and just highlight the inner corner of your eye. I think a really good highlighter would be the Gerard Cosmetics Marilyn highlighter. I think it's got enough like gold, but it's very pretty. Like it's a nice goldy highlight, but not too gold, if that makes sense. And we're just gonna lightly dust. Instead of like doing it this way, I'm gonna take my fan brush this way and give me more of that like luminosity. That's the word. I normally don't do this on my temples, but you know, you're an angel. For lips, they keep a very nice simple lip. So what I think I'm going to do is go in with ColourPop's Aquarius. This is a nice like nude color. And I'm just going to fill in my whole lip. And then for me, it's a nice gloss. It's nothing like over the top dramatic. It is a nice like shimmering gloss. So I think I'm going to go in with the ColourPop gloss in metallic. And then you want to set your face, and you can always use like a more like luminous face setting spray if you want to be extra dewy like those angels are, but you know, I use what I got. And this, my loves, is the completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!